You have people coming in. It may be one person, it may be two, but these people are helping you do something that is a life-changing event for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is going to be a powerful time for you this month, and it's going to continue all the way through the month of July. We're getting something up and going, making a change, making a move, a relocation, especially when it comes to security. That is what's coming in for you. Whoever this person is, we're going to take a look at it right now. But one thing is for sure, they're coming in at the right time, right as the energy is shifting. This is a powerful time right now. It truly is. And you've heard people say, even myself, this is one of the best times to be on Earth. But yet it doesn't necessarily feel like it. The truth is, it's the best time to be here on Earth because when we master the light and the dark within ourselves, that's when we can break free and actually ascend. And the name of my company is Ascending Soul's Journey. And that's what we look at, is how to get you from here to here, whatever is going on. These people are coming in, Scorpio, to help you. Now, I do feel that for some of you, this does not come without a lot of concern. It may have to do with a lot of trust issues for some of you, where people from the past have really broken your heart. There's your heartbreak card right there. They've broken your heart. They've kind of soured the whole concept of trust, where it's very difficult after everything you've been through in your life to trust. And you may be doing really well right now, Scorpio. However, this is a different opportunity. So when we ascend, we can see things clearly and we move into our life and soul purpose. It may be the beginning phase of that purpose. And then we expand as we go on. That's what this is. So those of you who are doing well, this is an opportunity for you to reanalyze your situation and actually look at the security behind it. Is it better where you're at? Is it going to grow? But this person is going to actually bring in some information for you. So we're going to look a little bit further at you. Then we're going to take a look at the career projects. Okay, if you don't work, that falls under projects. If you're a stay-at-home parent, retired, that falls under projects. Whatever you devote your energy and time and attention to. Then we're going to look at the people around you, okay, family, friends, and we'll take a look at love. In the very end, I will give you my channeled message from my guide, and today's guide, who is with me today, is Archangel Michael. So this is a very powerful time, and he wants me to reiterate, you are protected. So have faith that you are protected, and whoever comes into your life, you're going to just know whether or not you can trust them, because I don't feel that this isn't going to be without some form of taking a step back and analyzing that situation, that person, whoever it may be. Communication is positive from you to them, them to you. But this is also for some of you, you've learned how to do a little bit of telepathic communication. That is what's going to bring you to the overall outcome. The card I pulled before I started the reading is the Sun card. This is healing. This is growth. This is absolutely ascension. This is everything that the universe aligns between us and all of everything in the cosmos, right? So this is that big moment for Scorpio where it is going to be actually life-changing for you. And so I think that you guys have really done great, but again, it doesn't come without this feeling of remembering what you've been through. Now, when you remember, when you get triggered, oh, I remember that. Oh, that line that they say, or the way they look, maybe the way they smell. Okay, whatever's being presented to you might be a second time coming around. You can take a step back and you can check this situation out and make sure that it feels right. That's the growth in you. And you've got the Sun card, which means you have grown. There is no doubt about it. You have grown. You have changed yourself, and therefore you can read other people. Not only that, you're Scorpio. And Scorpio, you have telepathic communication. You can read into people. And most people do not block their energy. Like me, when I come on, I block my energy. So I don't want people reading into my life because it's private, it's personal. I'm not here for that. I'm not being open in that way. I'm channeling, which means I'm only open to them, not the outside people. So this is where you have that advantage. You can tell. You can tell if somebody's put a block on something or not. But let's take a look at career, education, projects. And I feel for some of you, the project at hand is a very, very big project. Now, I do see international travel. For those of you who are new, I hear it. I see the visions over here, up, down, around. I'm looking in different areas, and then I feel it come through me. I'm guided through these readings, and I will give you the very channeled message at the end. But they're showing me this bridge from where you're at to another country. So I do feel this is an international thing that some of you are working on, where you're planning and preparing. You have the Three of Wands, and this is a very positive card. And the 3 is your number for the next 6 weeks. 6 weeks is what I heard, 6. You may be seeing 3s everywhere, Scorpio. Here, $3.33. And now, it's not like you look for it. For those of you who are new, those of you who know this, just please bear with me for a second. You don't look for these numbers. They just appear. So at random, they appear. You're sitting there and you watch one black car go by, and then you watch another black car go by, and then you see the third one, and then it clicks. Oh, I just saw 3. And then you go to the grocery store, 333.33 cents, and you're like, oh, and you take your 3 items and you go home. I had to say that. But the point is, you're looking at the openness rather than the synchronicity itself. So when it presents itself to you, it's obvious, and that's what you want to pay attention to. You definitely have something coming in out of the blue. The tarot card is telling you this, Scorpio. This is going to be big, and it's going to really open up your heart. It's going to allow you the ability to feel the connection with the person, with the opportunity, with this, especially if it's this international project that I see. Now, when they're showing me international project, and I'm seeing the line go from country to country, and please leave a message, put a comment in there, because that's how you open up your chakras. That's how you express yourself. That's how you are growing, is to put those comments in there, right? But always positive. No more focusing on negative. No more negative. Negative thinking, negative communication, negative responses creates a negative outcome. So this is about you growing, opening and expanding to something beyond your own, they're saying immortality. That's what I just heard, immortality. Let me know if that has something to do with one of you. Obviously, it connects to somebody in this group who's meant to watch this. But it's just a bridge, okay? It doesn't show me, now it may be working on a bridge. Who is it? China just opened up this massive bridge, and it's amazing. So you may have been involved in that bridge, and now you get an opportunity in their country to stay, to do something else, or even bring it into a different country. But it is a bridge connecting from one side to the other. And that's where I feel this project is. You're connecting people, Scorpio. You are connecting people from one end of a place that is filled with a certain aspect that may not be the same aspect over here. So it's almost like matchmaking. They're bringing you together. You are going to bring people together. Now, some of you, it could be dating, okay? It could be working for a dating company. Others of you, it may be creating a community that is international. Stay-at-home moms, this might be talking to moms across the world and finding out how they take care of their children and comparing it and bringing it into a public forum, a platform, to where now it's open to the world. Whatever this is very, very big. And it is very important. It has to do with your life and soul purpose. Most of you, it looks like it's combined, life and soul purpose. Your life purpose can be over here, your soul purpose over here. It doesn't mean you have to do the soul purpose. But if you don't know what your life and soul purpose is, take a look at the link. I've got it listed here. I also just subscribe to my email. That email is going out. I have a workshop where it's finding your life and soul purpose, all right? Where we're going to work together to find it in an open forum. So this is a very powerful time for you guys to accelerate. Now, for another group of you, it looks like you have coins, and they're showing me coins, gold coins planted in the ground. Now, gold coins planted in the ground can represent earth, obviously. Gold is an earth color ground is earth. But you're going to need to use wisdom when it comes to this. I feel you're going to invest in a project. It's a land design project you may be working for, or get an offer from a company that is a property development corporation. Oh, and they're saying you're going to hear a bell, a little bell, ting, 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 when this opportunity comes, no matter what it is. When the opportunity comes, Archangel Michael is saying you will hear a very tiny bell. It will be on the right side. You'll hear just a little bell, ding, 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 ding. And that is going to make you stop and analyze this situation. All right, because for most of you, it's going to be very good. But again, this is about building trust, trusting yourself in making this decision. So it's a very, very big deal on what's going on with you guys, like huge. All right, let's take a look at family and friends that are around you, because some of these, it may even be a family or friend that's going to bring this opportunity into you, or you're going to go travel to meet them, because travel is definitely on the horizon. Again, international for a lot of you. And this is that prime time of the year to go traveling for most people, not all. Obviously, like you in Australia, you're stuck in the snow and you got little sweaters and turtlenecks on up to here. But well, we don't in the US. So when it comes to family and friends, whoever broke your heart is a family or friend member. Now, it could possibly be your romantic partner. We'll look at that in a minute. But what they're showing me is this person, they lied about you. They lied about you. Could be a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn individual, but it had to do with money. I feel whoever this was that really created this distrust, and it may be more than one person, okay? It might be your entire family, where a lot of healing has been needed, not just on your part, but on their part too, because they didn't see your version and you didn't see their version, because there was no excuse for their side, right? It's like you took it. There is no excuse. So there was an indifference going on, and that created a divide between the two of you. And Scorpio, it was very painful for you, because even though you may not love readily, when you love hard, period. When you open your heart up and you say, I love you, you mean it. And there is no stopping you. And you can read people so well that this is really probably one of the most painful situations that you've experienced. Now, for another group of you, we do have the Four of Swords. We need to take a step back and just rest. You had to break away from your family and friends, and I feel that they were leading you down the wrong path. Probably because they're very negative people, and listening to negative people, at one point in time, we either just go, I can't do it anymore. I can't be, I love you, I've just got to go this way, because that negativity, we feel it. And you, as sensitive as you are, Scorpio, you can feel this from that family member, whoever it was. There is a lot of love. It may be an Aquarian individual that you were dealing with, but this card is saying the wish is going to be granted. So if you were hoping after a separation that the two of you will come back together, the answer is big yes. It's a big yes. So this is a very powerful time, again, for the people who have been divided from others to recognize, is it possible to get back into a groove? It won't ever be what it was before. No matter who you are, no matter where you are, it is rare. Although there are very slim chance, but it is rare. Every situation is going to be different, because you're not the same person. Your version of this relationship, your version of your reality has changed. And all of the fighting, the arguing, the quarreling, the inner conflict that you had to go through with this particular family or friend is just overwhelming. That's why they said that they pulled the Four of Swords for you. The Four of Swords is to take a break from this so that you can see everything from a different angle. Some of you, you're going to travel to meet this person, and they're telling me you're going to travel quite a distance. It looks like possibly 400 miles to see each other. Could be 2 to 3, for hours. And it may be 2 to 3 or 4,000 miles away. So that could be international as well, but definitely 2, 3, and 4, which is a progressive number, by the way. That means there's going to be progress in this relationship should you choose to get involved with them, but there is going to be communication. Now, for a very small amount of you, you may have heard from them when Mercury was in retrograde, but I feel for most of you, it was more telepathically. In your mind, you saw this person, the one that broke your heart. And I'm talking family or friend, not romance. Okay? The person that hurt you, that created a lot of conflict between you and the others. I'm seeing 4 to 5 people. So that's like a family. That's a whole group of people where you may have been treated unfairly and it broke your heart. That communication from that person is what I'm referring to. And now is the time to physically have a choice to see them. Remember, whoever's coming into your life is somebody who is going to bring in fulfillment to you. King of Cups, this is you. Big open heart. You're going to achieve the Sun card. It can't get much better than this. Ultimate healing, ultimate growth, absolute ascension. If you're going from the 3D into the 5D, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. And as we go forward on my other social media platforms, we're going to talk more about the 5D. But this is a big deal of where we're going today into this new dynamic for you guys. It is just very my guide is saying marvelous, okay, but he said it with a comedy twist, marvelous. Now let's take a look at your love relationship here. This could, for some of you, now we're opening it up to love, all right? If that wasn't a family or friend, that may be a romance, but most likely you had it from more than one angle, because this journey has been such a convoluted journey where you can see the intertwining of one situation wrapped into another, and they're telling me that this person has everything to do with that. You have the 8 of Swords and you also have the 4 of Pentacles. Whoever you're dealing with in your romance may be very very stubborn and unwilling to see things from your angle, which I did just mention in the other sector of family relationships. Whoever this new person coming in, some of you may be seeing a counselor, a psychiatrist, psychologist, a therapist that's going to help you. And that is like what they're showing me is in a private group session, just you and the therapist. But they're also showing me another avenue where some of you are going to go to a couples relationship retreat where the two of you are opening up your chakras. You were here is very holistic, but this holistic is going to actually bring you together. And I feel they're very, I'm not going, but you may not be telling them until you get there. It's just like, I don't feel it's tricking, but it's not being fully open and honest about this is what the plan is. Right now, let's do it unplanned. And then when you get there, tell them you have it planned. I'm not telling you to do that. That's what I'm being shown, right? We have the 8 of Pentacles. There is an opportunity to work on this 8. Remember, we're in the year of 8. 2024 is a big year. This is new relationships, fixing ourselves, and growing beyond, ascending into a new plane of existence, where all of this stuff you've been through is no more going to be there. No more. You got to take this leap of faith with your partner and give it a go. All right. Now they're actually showing me like you guys doing meditation together, face to face, doing certain things that I'm smiling because it also involves sensuality, we'll call it that, okay, if you know what I'm talking about. So it's like opening everything back up again because of a low libido, because lack of intimacy, and this is bringing that intimacy back into the relationship. Now, those of you who are single, you're going to meet somebody, and after a lot, this is for those of you who have been through challenges when it comes time to meeting somebody, where everybody you meet just seems like they're the same type of person over and over and over again. And if you found that you have a stereotype, okay, you have a certain type of person, you like people that are built like this, they have this color hair, they do this for a living, whatever it is that you have said throughout the years, I like people like this. That may be your blockage, because you may be blocking yourself from somebody who has different color hair, who has different lifestyle, and yet they are the right person for you. And that's what I feel is coming in. This person is going to be unlike anyone you've ever met, and they're being brought into you from the cosmos. This is a universal blessing. And remember, you got the star card. You've got beautiful energy when it comes to getting your wish. If your wish is a new relationship between June and July, you're going to find this person. Now, whether you choose to go forward with them is going to be based on each individual. Have you been looking? Have you been wanting to improve your romantic relationship? Leave us a comment on that. And are you open to doing it a little different, to trying things differently, and I don't mean online dating. I'm not saying that at all. This is face to face. This is person to person. Okay, where you actually get to see who you're dealing with. And when they say they're 5'6", they're actually, 6'5". You're going to see they're not 5'6". You get where I'm going with that. That came from me. But this is just going to be a powerful time for you guys. Now let's take a look at the last message for you, and then I'll give you the channeled message that comes with it. I do hope you guys are well, and join me in the upcoming workshop. This is going to be finding your life and soul purpose, finding your passion. And if you look at the link there, or you can look in the description box, you can send me your email for that, okay? So here, hold on, that's not it. I pulled the wrong card. You are flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend, go backwards, because others will soon become inspired by your example. And you see, this is what's amazing. As you ascend, you become recognized for growth. Even if you're not done yet, you still have a light that shines. You still have something about you that is making other people look at you. And that's what I feel is coming in for you guys. Call upon me to guide you in every single aspect of your life. I will be here to protect you, and I always watch over you. I fight for many, including you. I fight to keep you safe, to keep everything running smoothly in your life. Your plumbing, your car, your finances, and even your friendships. I am here as your protector, as your guide, to help you move from one area of your life into another area, a higher place for you, because of the fine work that you've done, because you have listened to us for so long. In spite of the times that you don't, you have still ascended. Call upon me. I will bring my team of angels. I will bring all of your guardians in, and together we will push you through to something better. Thank you. All right, you guys, much love.